Daz, lads are back at it. Good to have them back into the second half of the season.
Yes, disappointing result at the weekend. A good Preston outfit, established top 3 or 4 in this division for a few years now, so we knew it was going to be a tough game, but it just hits home a few reminders about what's required. So as always, we try to take some positives and reinforce one or two things into them, whether it's mentalities or whatever it might be. So yeah, good to get them back in.
Doesn't matter the level, does it? It's taking chances. That's what the lads, I suppose, have to learn more than anything.
You want to get one opportunity to be a professional footballer, invariably. Okay, there are ones that drop out for whatever reason, come back in through the non-league system, but that's getting harder and harder. I'm aware of that. I've managed in that environment, and it's a tough environment. So this is the best opportunity and the best way to do it. And yeah, the reminders need to be there every day, and every game is reinforced.
You've touched on it there. Is this a good time for, do you feel like that to happen, so that the lads are reminded about how important the next few months are?
I think so. The results are important. You want a winning environment, but ultimately there are clubs that are better prepared in their academies than we are. But what we are aiming to do is to try and find another Liam McCarran and produce them, and hopefully make some money or get hundreds of appearances out of them to help the club go forward. So as well as results need to improve, at the same time, can we get another Liam out of that squad, or a different kind of Liam out of that squad, another player that can come through, and the opportunity and the window is there for them to look through and put themselves in.
I'm guilty of it as much as anybody. I've come to you, and the first question we're asking and talking about is about the weekend result, when actually we've got a young boy who's just made his 14th appearance as a 17-year-old. That's what it's all about.
No, but a youth team that's winning games means that the academy below that is producing players that can do well. So it's all encompassed in the same environment. So yes, Liam, it's great for Liam to make his senior league debut, and it's brilliant, and it's good for the academy, because it lets the other lads, whether it be a 10-year-old or a 16-year-old, know that if they can produce and they can reach levels, and their appetite and the desire is correct, that there's a chance. So what Liam does is great for himself, but also for the morale of not just the coaches but the players and the parents further down the system. It's great.
I don't mind repeating the word pathway, because that's something you said from day one when you started the job. You want to have that pathway. It's pretty much getting there now.
Yeah, it needs improving, and the board and David Olsworth are aware of that, and we've, the meetings that happen monthly are all about how do we improve that pathway, how do we make it better, how can we develop better, how can we produce more of our own that are ready. So them discussions go on all the time, and it's now about putting that in practice. And as you can see, role models like Jamie Devitt there every day that the lads can look up to.